My name is Chris, and I have a bit of mail, some news on new Cork platter mats, as well as the Onzow Zerodust saga, and we're picking the winner of the Cork platter mat giveaway. Welcome to the Vinyl Attack. So I went to the post office not long ago, which is something I've been delinquent in doing, and I had a new package to open. Inside was this awesome shirt I received from Aaron Hartley, who runs a website called Forever Analog. It covers a wide range of things from product reviews, record collecting, cassettes, 45s, and more, as does his YouTube channel of the same name. Head on over to foreveranalog.net to check it out, or give a quick search right here on YouTube to find him. He has several cool styles of shirts available, and you might want to give them a look. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate the shirt, and I look forward to getting pestered in the streets about buying records now. Another really thoughtful gift that was given to me for Christmas, yeah, I'm really running behind, was actually handmade by one of my patrons, James. He sent along a kind note saying that it was an appreciation for all the work I do for the vinyl community. I don't know about all that, but I do know that between supporting me on Patreon and sending this awesome coaster set, I count myself very fortunate to have such a great community here. He says he can't take credit for the design, but he did indeed handcraft this from scratch, and that says a lot about his dedication. I'm sure it took a lot of effort to create each individual piece, and it's clearly well made. Thank you, James. It's finding good use here around the house. Next up, I received a call the other day from J.R. Boisclair from Wham Engineering, updating me on the current status of the Onzow Zerodust investigation. If you're not familiar with what's happening here, I have an entire video on it, but to summarize, JR discovered that residue from the Onzow Zerodust stylus cleaners have been causing an issue with stylus buildup and potential damage to your records. After getting test results back from the lab, it turns out that the offending residual property in question is a heavy paraffin oil. Also known as liquid paraffin or sometimes mineral oil, this substance is a byproduct of crude oil distillation. From reading over the side effects of ingesting this oil, it sounds about as bad as you'd think it would. While it can be made to be a laxative as the body won't digest the oil, generally speaking it's used for things like fuel in burning lamps, the production of dyes, pigments, and insecticides, and a solvent and lubricant in the industrial sector. While paraffin oil isn't all bad, as it can be made to be used in the cosmetic industry in preparation for products like moisturizers, cold cream, lotions, lipstick, and lip balm, it also seems pretty evident that this is not what you would want cleaning your stylus. It's no wonder the residue is being left behind in the first place. A test you might perform to see what your gel-type cleaner is doing would be to wipe it on a mirrored surface with some pressure and see what's left behind. I did this with my DS Audio Stylus cleaner, and while there wasn't a great deal of anything left behind, I did see enough to reaffirm my decision to stop using it for now. That residue is going somewhere, and your stylus and records are the last place that you would want. JR also thinks that there is more than likely some significant variation within the product from batch to batch in terms of concentration of the oil. His logic behind this is that the various amounts of transfer left behind on the styli he's seen in his work. In some cases, the oil has been found all over the cantilever after just a small amount of use, while in other cases, the owner claims to have used the cleaner for years with minimal residue left behind. This minimal residue could be from variation of oil concentration from product to product, or it may also be that the owners are using some type of stylus treatment like Stylast. It's also possible that the different climates from which these cartridges came is playing a role. It's kind of hard to tell. What isn't hard to tell is the amount of crud left behind by these gel-type cleaners. So how does this affect you? Well, if you're still using a gel-type cleaner like Onzow, consider this. During normal music playback, the stylus can see up to 90 Gs of acceleration force. Realizing that 1 G of force is equivalent to about 22 miles an hour, you can probably imagine the change in mass on your stylus assembly and the damage possible when coated with this stuff. JR and company are still performing other tests to see how best to combat this problem, the best way to clean it other than sheer friction from a short-haired stylish brush, and what other impacts it may have on your styli. I'll certainly keep you posted. Before we get to the winner of the custom Cork platter mat that's being made for me by Chris Rensman at Analog Restorations, I have some news about them. Chris, being the ever-diligent person that he is, has sourced an even higher quality cork to use for these new mats, including mine. This new cork is even softer, smoother, and more dense than before, which makes it ideal for replacing the current mat you might have, and, unbelievably, is even better than the latest cork mat that was being offered. On top of that, the designs are also more sharp and detailed than before, making them look that much better on your turntable. You can clearly see on this velvety smooth mat how the red is much more rich and vibrant and the black is deeper in value. The new cork, being slightly lighter in color, also offers better contrast, which simply makes for a stronger and cleaner image. We've also just brought to the market the full color cow logo that many people were inquiring about, so you now have your choice of design. With this new superior cork, there is a slight price increase, but you'll still find that they are an exceptional value for the money. I would challenge you to find a better cork mat anywhere near the price from any vendor. On top of that, Chris has sent out replacement mats to all of my customers who have recently ordered from me, so you won't be left out in the cold with this new upgrade just launching. He did this on his own dime. If that doesn't tell you what kind of guy he is and how he stands behind his work, I don't know what would. I am very proud to have the Vinyl Attack as a partner for his products, and I'm certain that you will be more than happy with them. If you're not the winner of this cork platter mat, but you'd still like to buy one and support the channel, you can head to thevinylattack.com to pick one up. If you live outside the country, we're still figuring out the shipping for that, but t-shirts and stickers do ship worldwide, so I have you covered there. But enough with the shameless marketing, let's get to choosing the winner. From 328 entries, SL, you have won the brand new cork platter mat. You say you'll be using it on your Technics SL D202, which is quite a coincidence because I happen to have the very same turntable and it has this mat on it as well. Just send an email to thevinylattack@gmail.com and I will get you squared away. Congratulations and enjoy it in good health. Thank you to all of the people who entered and have shown support for this channel. I truly appreciate you. I'm back next week after my trip to Texas with another product review, and until then, I look forward to next time.